graceless, tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Miquella and Malenia. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgoth, last of all kings.
We got out-partied by the real party master. Now, before we continue, I want to mention that I'm going to be doing a new approach for these fights. The Mimic tier has kind of made some of these fights too easy per se, and I want to try and limit the usage. So for now, I will only be using the Mimic tier when I am either A, outnumbered in a fight, B, I've attempted a fight 4+ times, or C, Malenia. We passed out after the party and woke up near the giant who first made our schlong the dong we always longed for. We make our way to the castle where the locals turn themselves into hands after performing the wrong spell. They probably flunked out of Hogwarts. We make our way through the castle avoiding traps and stormtrooper aimbots and go up an elevator. We grab a golden seed and make our way further up the castle. We subdue the salesman trying to push an extended warranty on our horse and take our frustration to the manager. We sue them for false advertising and get some money money after the trial concludes. We head to Limgrave and towards a smaller golden tree and bully the local tree man into giving us some bus fare and some flask enhancements for our dong. We continue forward and clean the feet of a walking church wherein they let us into their club and we remember some fight we had before. We spot a tower in the distance and get chased by the locals for wearing pants this whole time. We open a chest and pass out from secondhand smoking. We awaken back in El Dorado and stab some rocks and steal their money and open a chest with a talisman we don't even need. We find a rock but discover that we can't touch it because there's a restraining order on our head from partying too hard. We make our way to a village that reminds us of a movie we never watched and quickly realize that we're being chased by all the grandmas we neglected in Cookie Clicker. We kill them all quickly and make our way up the hill. Word got around that we bailed on our court date for charges of murder against our big lad and their family wanted retribution. We quickly subdue them and steal their money. We pre-gamed for our return to the party master to show them how wrong they were about us. We partied so hard that the party master collapsed and told us that we can't be Elden Lord before succumbing to the sight of our long dong. We realize that the real party master is actually in the golden treehouse but won't let us in because we didn't bring all their great runes and a cake. We rest at a site of grace where our girl Melina returns and tells us that we should give it another shot. She tells us to go to a mountain where a giant cake can be found and gives us a new coin for an elevator. Word got around that we bullied a tree man and their family wanted retribution for the murder of their son. We run past some cultists and up an elevator. We then get chased by the locals for wearing pants this whole time and head down another elevator. We realize that winter is coming and make our way to the Seven Kingdoms to warn them about the army of the undead. We pass a bouncer who tries to kill us for entering their club without a ticket and pull out our new coin in front of the elevator. We realize that winter is already here and that we're most likely too late to save the Seven Kingdoms. We rest at a new site of grace and a man tells us that we're pathetic, so we kill them for hurting our feelings and steal some clothes. We give a bouncer a love tap and make our way across a very long bridge. We get shot at by the locals for wearing a hat this whole time and quickly subdue them for harassment. We make our way past some rocks and stab some monkeys before resting at a new site of grace. We make our way past a lake boss and get quickscoped by the local crawfish in the area. We make it to a church and pick up some tears to increase our sippy times. We loot some graves because we're desperate for runes and run past some large borkers who want to eat us out like a tapeworm. We make our way across a chain bridge and towards a church where we discover that another person on some red rocks to challenge us to a big sword contest. We whip out our dong and they faint at the very sight. We grab some tears and make our flasks extra sippy. We go back a bit and find some red rocks. We relieve ourselves and get lynched by the locals for public indecency. We run away and head towards another castle where another walking church can be found. We rest at a site of grace and enter the castle, only to be reminded that we have outstanding HOA fees and the administration tries to kill us for evasion. We run away after a swift ass beating and make our way through the castle. We jump off a ledge, up some stairs, and into a church where the locals try to kill us for wearing a hat this whole time. We quickly subdue them and grab a weapon that we cannot use, sadly. We go up some more stairs and activate an elevator for faster travel and enter a rather hard boss fight. Unfortunately, we got robbed and go to a tree man and steal their money and take out our frustration.